What is going on, guys? My name is RetroRush and welcome back to the channel, man. In today's video, what we're going to be talking about is the infamous Nintendo Switch Online. So if you guys are hyped for this video, make sure you drop a like on it. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Everyone, new or old, make sure you hit that bell icon so you never miss another video. Thanks. So today, fortunately, we're not talking about the issues with Nintendo Switch Online, but what we are talking about is the free games that you get with having the service. Now, we've been getting 3 games or, sometimes 4 games a month ever since the service had launched. But now, since we're into the new year, 2019, it's January, and we haven't heard anything about the games that we would be receiving this month. So that's where I bring this question to you guys. What's going on? If you go over to Nintendo's official site and you look under the Nintendo Switch Online service, and look at the games, it clearly states right here, more titles coming in 2019. And then right under that it says, we'll update this post when we select the games. And that's about it. So I literally just sat down to edit this video and Nintendo just tweeted out the two games that we will be receiving free for this month. And those titles are Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and Blaster Master. Now see, the worst part about this is not only do I now have to go back and add this into the video that I already recorded, but if you live in Japan, you're not just getting 2 games, you're getting 3 games. What's really going on? I just don't understand. I don't think he understands either. You can tell by the way he's looking. Back to the video.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So, my question to you guys is, what does this mean? Does this mean that Nintendo is done doing NES games and they're finally going to move on to the Super Nintendo games?
No.
Or will Nintendo do something different?
No.
Now, the only reason I bring this question up, or I even bring this topic on a video, is because recently we seen Soulja Boy try to sell his laughable consoles, which were basically just boxes loaded with ROMs. And Nintendo over the last year has really been cracking down on ROM sites, and anybody distributing their ROMs, they've been cracking down on them very heavy. So what does this mean? Does this actually mean Nintendo Switch Online is going to get any better than what it is right now as far as the free games go? And I would hope so. Now, here's my ideas. This is what I think Nintendo should do going forward. Instead of them picking the games, let the fans pick the games. Please, 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 Nintendo. I've talked about this before in a video when I talked about Nintendo Switch Online. I'll put that up in the cards right now. But it would just make sense for them to use the news tab on your Nintendo Switch, and whoever is subscribed to a Nintendo Switch Online service, then just release a poll on the news tab and say, hey, here's 10 games. Pick, 3 that you would like to see released in the month of January. Pick 3 that you would like to see released in the month of February. This way, not only does Nintendo still have control over what games they release, Nintendo now lets the fans interact and gives the fans more options and more choice to what they want to see come to the service. This is a win-win if you ask me, and honestly, it's way better than what they're doing right now, because as the time of this recording, none of the games have been picked out for even January, let alone February, March, April, the rest of 2019. So we really need to see something, and it's funny to me because I haven't seen any Nintendo YouTubers really bring this up. And for something that people are actually paying for, I think this is something that needs to be addressed sooner rather than later. Now, I've talked about Nintendo Switch Online and my problems with it, but this is just a video to discuss the free games that we do get with the service. Now, I understand where some people may be coming from when they say, oh, well, Nintendo won't let us pick because people would just ask for Nintendo 64 games and GameCube games and so on and so forth. And you'd be right saying that. But Two, you have to look at the competition. People that pay for Xbox Live, people that pay for PSN, they are getting games not from the NES era. They're getting games from, you know, maybe 5, maybe 6 years ago. These games aren't terribly old, but they are still playable on the system that they're releasing them on. For example, we've seen games with gold release older versions of, you know, hit titles that released only on Xbox. We've seen PlayStation release games that are older titles, but they only released on PlayStation. This is how you make the service appealing, and I think that's what Nintendo really needs to strive to do in 2019. Yes, you may have gotten a lot of people on board for the service when Smash Brothers did drop, but to be honest, playing Super Smash Brothers online right now is garbage. It's really trash, and all my opinions from that video, I'll have that linked in the cards. All my opinions from that video still stand to this day, except for the whole getting your preferred rules. It's still a laggy mess. The Nintendo Switch Online doesn't make anything better, and it's terrible. So if you really want to entice people to go out and get this service, you need to bring some heavy hitter free games to the service, not just NES game. And honestly, a lot of the games that are released with the service, the NES titles weren't that good. I can probably name 4 or 5 games from the actual service that I actually did play or I did enjoy. The rest were pretty garbage, and that's what I'm talking about. You need to let the players choose, Nintendo. You need to give your fans or the consumer of your product, the Nintendo Switch Online service, have a choice on what they want to see come to the service they're paying for. It only makes sense, Nintendo. If you want to see another $20 come from me in September, then you need to come harder than this. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys in today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you hit a like on it. Let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think Nintendo should do going forward with the free games that they offer you on this service? Do you think Nintendo should just pick out all the games and they should go straight to Super Nintendo games? Or do you think they should give us the option to pick which games we would like to see come to the service for free? I'm really curious to know down in the comment section below, so let me know. And, you know, make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Everyone, new or old, hit that bell icon so you never miss another video. And make sure you go follow me on Twitter at RetroRushX. And I will keep you guys up to date when I'm not uploading to the channel. So that's pretty much it. Until the next one. Peace. Man, I just really hope we actually get some decent titles, because I would love to have something different to play.